Hello, ABG is back, and today we have Darrow with us. Just a brief background about Darrow. Darrow actually is the designer for Artemis Project, Overbooked, Mooncake Master, Joke, ... And his latest game is Remember Our Trip. So this is a collaboration that he did with Saashi of Saashi&Saashi. Yeah, so we'll talk about this in a while. So actually, Daryl, if you were to introduce yourself and how you got into board gaming, what would you say?
Yes. I mean, I kind of reflected on this question before, and I just realized that I kind of been playing my board games my whole life. But modern board games, maybe about 10, 15 years.
15 years.
Board game design about 10 years since I started doing it in Canada. And yeah, since then, always it's just a way for me to, sleep at night. Because I keep thinking about games, and it helps me sleep.
It helps you sleep, huh?
It helps me sleep.
Okay, it's a bit different from me and from a lot of people, I guess. That's what makes you unique in that sense. So comparing Singapore and Canada in terms of the designing scene or the gaming scene, is there any stark difference from what you observe?
Yeah, I mean, in Canada, one of the main things is the designers, they design for fun.
Okay.
That's what I feel. So like there's quite a lot of joy when we play their prototypes. Whereas in Singapore and Asia, I feel like it's kind of more product driven.
So it's more like a business compared to fun, or is
It's not even about business, but like people concentrate on specific games more than trying to become good designers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like specific mechanics, or what do you mean by specific games?
Specific games meaning like you could have the same person. Sorry, you have the person, one person doing the same game over and over again for like many years. Whereas in Canada, we will just be like every week we just churn out new games.
Okay.
We just try different ideas and different mechanics. Just kind of become better designers rather than owning specific games.
So that means in Asia it's more like, or maybe in Singapore it's more like people look at one or two games and they try to keep making it a better version of the game instead of having newer ideas and all.
Something like that.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thought process. Anyway, so let's talk about your collaboration for Remember Our Trip. So Darrow, you actually had this collab with Saashi. How did it came about? Like, how did it start?
Okay, I mean, the story is quite interesting. So, earlier this year in May at Game Market, that's when I met Saashi for the first time.
Okay.
And as we met, and I was going to tell him like, I really like your games because my friend Quentin always, always buys your games and says how fun they are. Just at the moment as I was introducing myself, he's like, "Are you the designer of Overbooked?" And so we had this kind of like moment.
There was a moment,
yeah. Like we realized that we have kind of mutual respect for each other, and in fact, he said that he had wanted to try to contact me before and kind of like do a localized version of Overbooked. And I'm like, so instead of doing that, why don't we work together and make a whole new game? And so that's where the core mechanics for this game arose. So it's kind of like a mix between Bus Route and Overbooked.
Okay. So was there any difficulty working in this collab? Because obviously you are mainly based in Singapore. He's mainly based in Japan. I mean, you guys will meet up at some convention sometimes.
Yeah.
But then, was that like during the convention time, is the game designing over meeting time where you all talk about what's happening in the game, or how did it work out?
Somehow it worked out. So after Game Market, I found out that he was going to Kaohsiung for a convention.
So I think we stopped at Kaohsiung. So what happened in Kaohsiung?
So at Kaohsiung, they were there to have a booth and introduce the games to the Taiwanese audience, and then I had a booth there also for Singaporean games. So we met at the hotel and we started work on the design of remember our trip.
So how long ago was that? The Kaohsiung?
That was I think in June. So it's quite soon after May when we met. Then afterwards, I went to Kyoto one more time in the interim, and
Purely to just work on the game,
just
or?
to work on this game and another game coming out.
Ah, okay.
And the other game coming out is also, I mean, it's different, but it's a similar aesthetic and style.
I see. So you met him 3 times and then you have a game? Kind of?
Basically, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. But we have, I mean, we have a bit of a language barrier because I mean, we speak in Japanese and my Japanese isn't perfect, by any means perfect. But we have a very similar way of thinking in terms of how we approach design.
Okay.
And so that helps a lot because we don't have to quibble over any small parts. We can just get to the meat.
The whole design process was pretty smooth.
It's very smooth in a sense that there's very few areas in which we needed to, we kind of needed to argue about. In fact, almost nothing. So we had a very clear vision that we shared together right from the start.
Okay. So, I mean, the one that's coming up, is it a collaboration with Saashi, or is it different?
I'm not sure if that one, because that one is almost all purely designed by me, so I'm not even sure if you would consider it, but of course they test it as much as I did.
So which means that you'll be published under their...
Yeah, it'll be published under their label,
Saashi&Saashi. Okay. That will probably be the first game in their label that is not designed by Saashi?
I mean, this is also the first one that is not purely designed by Saashi.
Yeah, so okay. So maybe it seems like they are also kind of moving outside of just purely doing the design work.
I mean,
do you get the impression from him that he's...
one of the big strengths of the Saashi design studio, I mean, not to say that game design isn't their strength because they have very unique mechanics. I think the feeling of the game through the artwork and also the graphic design and also the way they approach games, like how they kind of fulfill that gap that is kind of like in between casual and gamer. Not many other studios can do it like them.
So they kind of like bridge that gap in the sense of finding the right balance between...
Yeah, so I think to them, having good game design is different from making their own game design. And I think that's what a lot of Japanese game studios are realizing as well. So finding good game design is almost the same as getting it by itself if you can. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, that's maybe a bit too deep for me for now.
Okay.
Maybe I rewatched this video a few times. I'll get it after listening to it for a few times. Yeah. So my understanding is this hasn't really hit the market yet. Maybe by the time this video is out, it'll be out in the market. So when is it formally purchasable?
I mean, the copies are already made, but Saashi says can only sell them 20th of December thereabouts.
Is there any reason why there's a specific date, 20th of December?
No, I mean that's just kind of like when he wants like a worldwide release, and then we had like the first batch sold at Game Market, which I think pretty much almost all sold out.
Okay, so look out for this game on 20th December. I aim to edit this video by 20th December so that it comes out in time so that you guys know that it's out there. And okay, so I think thank you for your time, Darrow.
Yeah, thanks.
And well, I'll look forward to looking more at Remember Our Treat. And if you're enjoying watching videos like this, comment below. We have started doing a series on interviews with game designers, mainly from Asia. And do give the video a like, share with your friends, and subscribe below. Most important thing, we really appreciate if you were to subscribe to us, and more videos at the side. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.